Good morning, brothers and sisters. May the Lord bless you. I would like to testify to glorify and exalt the name of our Lord. In prophecy, the Lord told me that I would be going through a difficult situation, but that I shouldn't worry, I should pray. And all of a sudden, I got hit hard on the back of my head, and I had to go to the hospital. And there I underwent a brain scan, and bleeding was discovered in my brain. So I had to go to a more specialized hospital for the same reason, because I wasn't able to be treated at that hospital. They could only give me medication for the pain. So I went to the other hospital, and when I arrived, a neurologist asked me some questions, and I answered him according to what I was feeling. And so he told me that I had bleeding in my brain. It turns out that in the first hospital where I was, they didn't give us the image that was taken. They only gave us the documents. And they said, because we don't have the images, we have to give you that same test again. So they gave me that test again, and it showed that I had internal bleeding in my brain. And so the next steps were that I would have to undergo an angiogram, which consists of a catheter, which it goes in through the groin to the brain. So I had to take that test. But when I got there, the neurologist said to me, he said, after analyzing the previous tests, the fact that you are here alive is a miracle. He said, this test that we are going to give you will determine what the next steps are to take with you, if it's treatable with medicine or if we will need to open your brain. So I underwent that test, and afterward, for the glory of the Lord, there was no internal bleeding in my brain. Blessed be the name of our Lord.
I want to testify of God's greatness, the Lord in prophecy. First of all, I used to pray for a niece that I have. My niece has autism, and the Lord told me that He will be performing that miracle, and I see the miracle of the Lord. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. The Lord delivered my niece from that spirit of autism. My niece was not able to coordinate her ideas when speaking, and she had certain characteristics of autism, and I knew these were spirits because God told me in prophecy. When the Lord allowed me to go on a trip with my husband, I saw how she was able to speak. Even her teachers were surprised. I give the honor and the glory to our Lord because only He was able to perform this miracle. For this reason, I want to testify to praise and extol His name.